Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between. Gather round as I, your trusty time-traveling historian, am about to embark on yet another whirlwind journey through the ages. Today, we're diving into the rich, vibrant, and absolutely enchanting history of the island of Mykonos. So, grab your beach towels, don your sun hats, and let's set sail on the shimmering Mediterranean Sea to uncover the timeless saga of Mykonos. Ah, Mykonos, a name synonymous with sun-kissed beaches, crystal-clear waters, and a pulsating nightlife that rivals some of the world's biggest party hubs. But were you aware that this picturesque Greek island boasts a history that dates back to the 5th century BCE? That's right, Mykonos is no newbie when it comes to historical significance and fascinating tales. So, let's wind the clock back and start at the very beginning. According to Greek mythology, Mykonos was formed from the petrified bodies of giants slain by the mighty Hercules. The island's name is believed to be derived from Mykonos, the grandson of the god Apollo. Like most ancient tales, there's a fair share of divine family drama involved, but let's not get too bogged down in the details. After all, we have millennia to cover. Now, Mykonos may have been a relatively obscure island in the grand scheme of the ancient world, but it played an essential role in the Greco-Persian Wars. You see, around 490 BCE, the Persian Empire initiated a full-scale invasion of Greece. The Battle of Marathon marked a pivotal moment in this conflict, and it just so happens that the Mykonos fleet was part of the Athenian-led alliance that stood up against the Persian forces. Talk about punching above your weight, Mykonos. But let's fast forward to the 3rd century BCE, when the island became part of the League of the Islanders, an alliance of Aegean islands under the formidable Ptolemaic dynasty. Mykonos flourished during this period, minting its own coins and developing a bustling trade network. It was around this time that the island's iconic windmills first sprouted up, harnessing the power of the Meltemi winds to grind grain for the entire region. As the centuries rolled by, Mykonos found itself stepping in and out of the limelight, often finding its fortunes tied to those of nearby Delos. You see, Delos was a significant religious and cultural center for the ancient Greeks, and Mykonos played a crucial supporting role as a supply base for its more illustrious neighbor. And speaking of illustrious, let's not forget that Mykonos was home to the workshop of the legendary sculptor, Phidias, the mastermind behind the statue of Zeus at Olympia, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Now, we can't discuss Mykonos without delving into the island's pirate-filled past. That's right, Mykonos was once a notorious pirate haven. In the 14th century, the island fell under the rule of the Venetian Republic, and it wasn't long before its strategic location and labyrinthine streets attracted swashbuckling buccaneers. The Venetians eventually built a fort on the island to curb the pirate problem, but I think we can all agree that Mykonos's pirate past only adds to its charm. By the 16th century, the Ottoman Empire had begun its expansion into the Mediterranean, and Mykonos found itself under new management. The island enjoyed a degree of autonomy during the Ottoman period, and it continued to prosper as a hub of trade and commerce. But history has a habit of repeating itself, and once again, Mykonos found itself on the front lines of a monumental conflict, the Greek War of Independence. In 1821, the Greek people rose up against Ottoman rule, and Mykonos played a crucial role in the struggle for freedom. The island's fleet, led by the fearless Manto Mavrogiannis, went toe-to-toe with the Ottoman navy, and the people of Mykonos displayed a fierce determination to defend their homeland. Their bravery did not go unnoticed, and in 1830, Mykonos was incorporated into the newly established Kingdom of Greece. Now, you might think that our tale is drawing to a close, but we barely scratched the surface of Mykonos's modern history. The 20th century saw the island transforming from a sleepy fishing village into a glamorous holiday destination. It all started in the 1930s when a group of avant-garde artists and intellectuals, including famed British writer Lawrence Durrell, fell in love with Mykonos's rustic charm and began spreading the word. By the 1950s, Mykonos had become a playground for the rich and famous, with Hollywood stars like Marlon Brando and Grace Kelly gracing its shores. The island's reputation as a jet-set destination was further cemented in the 1960s when the iconic Mykonos windmills were converted into chic holiday homes for the European elite. But Mykonos wasn't content to rest on its laurels. The island continued to evolve and adapt to the changing times. The 1970s and 80s saw the rise of the LGBTQ+ community on the island, with Mykonos becoming a beacon of acceptance and tolerance. The island's nightlife scene also exploded during this period, with clubs and bars catering to every taste and persuasion. And so, we arrive at the present day. Mykonos stands as a shining example of an island that has embraced its history, celebrating its diverse past while continuing to look to the future. From its mythological beginnings to its pivotal role in the Greek War of Independence, and from its pirate-filled past to its glittering present, Mykonos truly is a timeless saga. As we bid farewell to the sun-soaked shores of Mykonos, let's raise a glass of ouzo to this remarkable island and the countless tales that have been woven into its tapestry. Until our next historical adventure, take care, and remember, history is all around us, just waiting to be discovered.